What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worldwide Job. We back at you with another video. Shouts out to all my FBAs out there, man. We back in the building. We showing love. You know what's going on, man. Today we're reacting to a video called "Spin That Has Black Culture Divided." I believe they're talking about Young Miami. The Spin That Shit song. But what I would say more is that the female black rap culture is poisoning the youth of women. Period. Not just black women, but all women. This is why people aren't getting married now. This is why so much women that's promiscuous now. But let's just jump straight into the video and let's see what's going on.
All my scamming niggas act, smoking and getting that cash boosted the way y'all act. Go in that go yard back. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all about the first time I heard that damn song, Spin That.
Shouts out to Club Tail, man. When y'all gonna sponsor me.
I told you about the first time I heard the song. I want to get into some of the lyrics. Before we get to this video, I want to get into some of the lyrics because the song is super viral right now. Everybody is singing this song. There is a creator, there's a content creator, there's a light-skinned brother with a beard that he danced to this song, but the way he was doing it, he was looking in the camera looking mad serious. The joint is hilarious. So every time I hear that song, I think about that video. You know what I mean? So, but I want to get into the lyrics real quick of this song because it's super viral. Everybody's singing it. And the question is right now, why is this the kind of music? You know? Grammy-winning singer-songwriter.
Let me tell you why. That's a good question. Why is this music like the type of music that's coming out? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give props to Charleston White because he said it the best. Before, we had a massive corruption of the young black men, the young black youth, right? There was a massive corruption through rap music, rap influence and stuff to promote more violence and gangbang. Like record labels would pay more, allegedly, for artists who's gonna go in the next 2 years and get locked up, and they know that's more guaranteed to happen. Like they got analysts behind this shit, bro. Like yeah, I guarantee. Yeah, he already has cases and this and that. He's gonna be because they take control of your masses. They take control, and while you're in jail, they're still making money off your name. The record label owns everything once you sign a contract. You understand what I'm saying? But at the time, it was more about first. It was about taking the men out the household, and this is all gonna go back to FBA. But let me break it down to you, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. They had the mass incarceration on men. They had chicken head women. Then they had the mothers that didn't want women because they made the food stamps, all kinds of shit. So they broke down black people into now where you're working with the black youth. Now with the black youth, they corrupted the black youth mind through all kinds of rap music, all kinds of promoting gang violence, all kinds of promoting drug dealing, all kinds of shit. Right? Now, the era right now of what you see going on for the past couple of years, and Charleston White did say this, there is going to be a mass amount of women who's going to be running around, who's going to be fucking at a young age, getting pregnant at young ages, running around here promiscuous. This is the whole... There was a chicken head era, but right now, right now, they are corrupting the young black women's mind. This is all part of a plan, brother. It's all part of the plan to make us more divided as FBAs. They don't want us to have for us to be stronger FBAs. I'm happy all of the FBAs that is waking up, foundational black Americans that's waking up, because there would be no USA without FBA. Don't get me wrong. But for us to be even stronger, we have to bring back foundation within the household, foundation within the family, foundation with the mother and father to be able to raise the children for the next generations to carry our bloodline, our names, our last names, our morals, our values, our history. For us to get back to, for us, like we're already waking up, and a lot of people still sleep, and I'm like I know what I am. I always be like, yo, I'm not with y'all all. I didn't know exactly about this FBA move. Probably about a month ago. I didn't really know. That's how real it is. But when I found out and I understood, I'm like, yeah, we the FBA, we're foundational. That's why like African Americans foundational. But they see what happens is that all these immigrants is coming into this country, and when you say African American, people start looking at it as, see, words are tricky. The devil uses words and mixes them around. That's how you get tricked. You understand what I'm saying? So now they're trying to say African Americans is literally cousins and brothers and everybody to Africa. No, we're not. We all know this. If anybody right now from the USA that is so-called African American, which means babies and slaves, which we're saying FBA now, foundational Black Americans, because first off, even without anything with that, we was the indigenous people that was here before anything with Africa. See, the white man lied to us. So if you don't know, there was indigenous people here before them, before the Columbus and all these people got here. That was us, and they mixed them with babies from Africa. So the indigenous people got mixed in with African people and all that. It's African American shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's a bigger picture that they don't tell you. But our bloodlines is different, homie. And then when they did the data research, white people, you know how you could do your ancestry trace? They kept trying to trace people from America to back to lineage in Africa, and they kept coming up to people back in America. It didn't go to Africa. If you want to talk facts. So I don't even think we ain't got nothing to do with Africans. They is they people and we is our people. We're the babies of slaves. Foundational Black America, man.
India Irene criticized the acceptance of Young Miami's song about where the scamming ass niggas at, saying, I finally realized not everybody wants to get free. That's a fact. So let's go ahead and look at, oh, wrong camera. Let's go ahead and look at the lyrics. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics real quick. Real quick, how y'all feeling on this Friday? Tomorrow's July 4th. How y'all feeling?
Salute,
What's the song called? Scamming ass niggas, yeah. Getting that midnight mash. Losing this way out at. I ain't gonna lie, Young Miami, she needed a song. Because since she left the Cheetah Girls, I have not heard much about her.
Young Miami was on the Cheetah Girls? Get the fuck out of here. Somebody please put that in chat. I gotta know what's going on. Put that in the comments. Was Young Miami in the Cheetah Girls? No way.
I have not heard
it all makes sense now, bro. If she was in a Cheetah Girl, that means she been a plant from Disney, bro.
About her at all. Alright, spin it. Here it go right here. Alright, spin that ish. Spin it.
What? She's from the Cheetah Girls with That's So Raven?
That's
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, here we go. Where all my scamming ass niggas at? Spending that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, going that go y'all bag. Boosting bitches where y'all at. Stuffing that shit in y'all bag just to...
See, this, you see what they're promoting though? Think about it though. Really think about what these female and alright, Miami, you making your money or whatever you doing, but you're not filtering out no good message to these youthful females. You're not no woman that is gonna be married and gonna be loved, and that you're gonna be an industry plant working for these fucking W's for the rest of your life. And as soon as you go against them or anything like that, you know what's gonna happen to your ass. You go against them W's, you know what's gonna happen. You know how to bow down, do what master say. You're gonna take it in your A-hole, your P-hole, your ear hole, your eye hole, your nose hole. You do everything for them. You're gonna do it all, right? And that's what you want the youth for the women to do, right? You want them to be out here free willy. You want them to be out here bugged out their mind. These is the harlots. And it's not just Miami, don't get me wrong. Get your money, girl, do your thing. But when the time comes down to when all it is, when everything is together and we start seeing who really was doing all the corrupting and your ass getting called out, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. For tricking these women. tricking the youth of the women in their minds, especially the young black poor woman. Because let me tell you something. Nowadays, there's so many single mothers. We all know this. There was always single mothers, but right now there's so many single mothers. And their mindset, they still think they're a Cardi B. They still think they're a Young Miami. They think they're still a nigga. They still think, and they got 3, 4 kids, living with their mama. And this is who they look up to. See, me, I'm a person that there's words and then there's actions. Actions speak louder than words. No matter what you say, we gotta get our shit all the way back structured. We're coming together and waking up, but it's gonna be a bigger thing than that, man. We gotta get the foundation all the way together of the foundation of Black Americans, which starts with family. Family first, man. Everything that you do out in the world, you learn from home. Everything that you're a representative of, you're a representative of your parents. Everything that you do and how you think before you make a decision, you'll remember the wise words that was taught to you of those that was around you. You understand what I'm saying? So we got a lot of we waking up, which I'm proud of my FBAs. We doing that. We be blacking out shit. We boycotting shit. Yes, we getting it all together. Now we gotta get this family structure shit back together. So our next generations is the ones that's in Congress office. Our next generation, and they're the ones in there speaking up for us. You see, the thing with these immigrants is they want to come over here and act like they us until they get in power, and then they say they ain't us. Then they want to delineate. Then they want to talk about, oh, I ain't black, I ain't this, I ain't that. But for you to get here and for you to get all these rights, you talking about I'm black, Spanish black, Puerto Rican is still black. I'm half black in my whiteness. I'm black. I'm African. I'm just black. But once they get in position and they done bootlicking and they done licking up that miracle whip, you know what they do? They say, "Oh, I'm not black. I'm Haitian. I'm Jamaican. I'm Chinese. I'm this. I'm that." Oh, you not black. The time for being with everybody is over. The time for giving these people free reign is over. The time of letting them corrupt our youth and our children is over. It's over, bruh. It's over. We tired of this shit. Like, how can y'all not be tired? How can, like, even the women who 40, 50 that listen to this shit, what happened to the Mary J. Blige? What happened to the real music that's speaking about real love and like you know what I'm saying? Everything that come out these females' mouth is harlot and Jezebel actions. And they only doing what the white man, because let me tell you something, if they wasn't doing what the W's told them to do, they wouldn't be out here still looking for a man. All of these female rappers that make these songs, right? They are single and still looking for a man. They make all these songs, and they be out here talking about, yeah, I'm looking for love. Oh, yeah, I'm doing this. And or they'll make this music, and next thing you know, they're trying to get married. And I thought you're a harlot. You're a Jezebel. But you really want a man. So it's either you selling our people a dream. It's not even, it's either. You're selling the youth a dream. You're bootlicking. It is what it is, fam. We just gonna call it how we see it. You're bootlicking. Because at the end of the day, you still going around, you still looking for a man to take care of your ass. You still want to follow the traditions of the natural order that God created the planet, but you want to get on here and propagate all of this shit for money to corrupt the youth and everybody else. See, this is the mission of these people. These people all got agendas to keep us down. The FBAs. Rather if it's immigrants, rap music, TV commercials, fucking stuff in the tap water. Everything. But yo, hit that like and subscribe button, man. Tell me what y'all think. Leave your comments below. It's your boy Worldwide John, man. I'm out and on to the next one. know what's going on.